You know what that music means? It means it's the start to another weekend here in the White Mountains, and we're going to tell you all about it. Looking at a live shot of North Conway Village, some overcast skies, traffic starting to pick up ever so slightly, temperatures in the upper 40s across most of the White Mountains, including 47 in downtown North Conway. Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Prue, and this is White Mountains Today. It's the show that gets you ready for a great day in the White Mountains. We are live from North Conway, and I'm joined in the back through the glass by my director this morning, Matthew Bradley.
Hi.
He's got
Hello.
the Buffalo Sabres number 9 jersey on.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like the majority of shows that like you host and I direct, I feel like I'm always wearing my Jack Eichel jersey. I don't know why it is like that, but I just feel like that's kind of how it lands.
I think it's karma. I think you can sense. I don't know if I'm a Jack Eichel fan, so to speak, but I am a fellow BU alum. Jack Eichel, of course, played his college hockey at Boston University, so he must be a good guy.
Right. I mean, that's just kind of how it works, right? I didn't know you went to BU, man.
Yeah, just because of actually, little known fact, Jack Eichel went to BU after I went. I think I inspired him.
You recruited him, yeah.
Yes.
You were like, Jack, come to BU, and he was like, okay.
That was one of their recruiting tactics they used.
And the rest was history.
Yes. And now he's struggling in the NHL because BU didn't prepare him properly for life after college.
Makes sense.
We have a great show on tap for today. Not only do we have the weather forecast for the White Mountains, we're going to tell you about things, activities to do. There's lots happening, and we've got many to tell you about. We also have a great in-studio guest this morning. We have Josh Drew from Little Angels Service Dogs, which is a new business that has been in Bartlett, I want to say in the last year or two, maybe not even that long, but they have a whole new complex for training service dogs in Bartlett. We're going to find out all about what they do there. Also, we're going to check in with Heelan Hoffer from the U.S. Forest Service. He has a primer on how to enjoy the White Mountain National Forest safely, responsibly, and how to get the most out of your adventure. And we're going to play some watch and win throughout the show this morning. We have a prize. We're going to qualify several viewers, and then we'll draw one winner at the end of the show. It's foliage season. We want to help you see it in style from the top of Mount Washington. We're going to give you one pass to the summit of Mount Washington via the Mount Washington Auto Road. And that is a good for a drive yourself carload to the summit. And because it is getting colder up there, I'm going to throw in a bonus prize. You're going to win a pair of women's medium Smartwool PhD ski socks with Instructable technology. So these will look great on your feet, even match kind of the foliage season. But the Auto Road is a great prize this time of year. You can see foliage from not below, not from within, but from above. The only problem is, and it's not really a problem, I think it's actually pretty cool, is the summit may be closed today because we've had some inclement weather on the summit. It's been cold and they've had some precipitation, and it has fallen in the form of snow. So they've actually, is this the cam from this morning?
That's the cam from 7:06 in the morning.
All right, well, there's the observatory deck at the Mount Washington Observatory, and as you can see, they definitely got some snow up there. So the Auto Road may not be open to the summit today. They'll open it as far up as they can go safely, and that will change. And we are expecting a warm-up into later next week, so if you use it Columbus Day weekend, you may be able to go to the summit. All right, speaking of snow and weather, let's get into our forecast for the White Mountains. We'll tell you exactly what to expect no matter where you are in the White Mountains. We'll start down in the valleys where temperatures are in the upper 40s for the most part, pretty consistent. I think that's one of the things about these stalled frontal systems, which you can see kind of coming into New England right now, is these overcast skies kind of regulate the temperatures. Never gets too cold, doesn't get too warm, and it stays consistent from spot to spot across the White Mountains. All right, stalled frontal boundary will be the focus for scattered showers Saturday through Tuesday. So it's going to be kind of what you see is what you get weather pattern for the next couple of days. The front will wobble north and south, so showers will come at times with some dry periods as well. The best chance for steady rain will be Monday night. However, tonight, we're looking at a 60% chance of showers in the North Conway area, and then about a 40% chance of showers Sunday. So we could get wet at times. No real downpours, though. We're looking at minimal precipitation amounts, maybe 1/10 of an inch or so at most. Drier conditions and a warming trend is expected mid to late next week. So it looks like Wednesday through Friday of next week, we're seeing a return of bright sunshine and warming temperatures about upper 60s or so, which could make for really prime viewing conditions for peak foliage across much of the White Mountains. One of the things about the foliage season so far, I feel like it's been a little bit late. The colors aren't really that vibrant yet unless you go high up into the notches, high elevation, or push north of the White Mountain region. But the other thing limiting the vibrance is the sunshine. We really haven't had a great deal of sunshine in the last week or so. So that could all change as this week goes on. Our detailed forecast for today: showers are likely mainly after 2 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 56. Calm wind becoming south around 5. Chance of precipitation today is 60%, with new amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. The forecast for tonight is a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 46. Calm wind. New precipitation amounts again less than 1/10 of an inch. And tomorrow, which shall be known as Tom Brady Day, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 59. Calm wind becoming east around 5. And again, new precipitation amounts less than 1/10 of an inch. So no major washouts. And this is, of course, Tom Brady night because it is a primetime game. This is for North Conway, but I'm sure it'll be somewhat similar in Foxborough, right? Showers likely, mainly after 3 a.m. Well, hopefully the game will be done before then. Mostly cloudy with a low around 49. Calm wind. Chance of precipitation 60%. In other words, just a nice fall night in New England, perfect for a reunion between our favorite quarterback and our favorite football team. And let's see, extended forecast, you can see kind of what you see is what you get pattern through Tuesday, and then Wednesday it starts to change, a return of sunshine, and by the end of the week we should be in bright sunshine with temperatures right around 70 degrees. So a little kind of reunion with maybe not summer, so to speak, but some nice pleasant early fall temperatures before we get into, I feel like we're just rushing into November. I don't know.
The past 2 months have really just kind of, blink and they're gone type deal.
Yeah, and the weather all of a sudden is just, it's been a little bit colder and a little bit more dreary.
It really turned to fall overnight.
It did. In the clouds with a wintry mix today on the summit of Mount Washington, it will be transitioning to rain early. Little to no snow and ice accumulation, however, they already have some up there. Winds will be northwest shifting west at 25 to 40, increasing to 35 to 50 miles per hour with gusts up to 60. So again, if high of only 42, even if it doesn't change to snow and you just have some, wet moisture up there, some liquid moisture, it's going to make you feel pretty cold, pretty raw. It is one of those days you have to know what you're doing and be prepared if you are hiking above tree line, because you could experience anything from, hypothermic-inducing wind chills to very slippery surfaces, including some ice at times. It can be winter this time of year up in the high country. All right, that's the weather forecast. Some quick announcements to tell you about. It is a great time to take a gondola foliage tour up at Bretton Woods. They have this gondola that goes to the top of Mount Rosebrook. You can see these amazing views of Mount Washington. Just one thing, don't do it today. The Bretton Woods Skyway Gondola and both Peaks Cafe and Switchback Grill will be closed all day for a private gathering, most likely a wedding this time of year. Operations will resume as usual starting tomorrow. So if you want a great foliage view from Bretton Woods, check that out tomorrow. And it is definitely worth your while. Great new lodge on the top of the mountain and a beautiful, comfortable, luxurious gondola to get you there. You can look down on the Mount Washington Hotel and Mount Washington in the background. Bretton Woods, of course, open for other things. You can go there and play a great 18 holes of golf. They have horseback riding, and they have other activities on the mountain as well. But check with them before heading over just to be sure. Some live theater. The Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield is hosting nearly a play a day through their fall season. Shows like Pippin, always, Patsy Cline, The Mountaintop, and She Loves Me are playing every day this week. You can head over to weathervanenh.org for the updated schedule, seating options, and show descriptions. And I actually just drove by there, I think for the first time last week. I knew it was in Whitefield, but I had never actually been to the Weather Vane. And I went to play golf at the Mountain View Grand Hotel. It's right across the street from the Mountain View Grand Hotel.
Oh, no way.
So that I would definitely make an evening of that. I would take a foliage tour in the afternoon, maybe go to the hotel, enjoy a cocktail in the tavern, enjoy some views, and then go over to the barn changed into a theater for some wonderful fall repertory theater.
It sounds like a fun night, man.
It does. That's a great itinerary. Keep it right here on White Mountains TV for more of Chris's great itineraries. Let's play some Watch and Win right now. As mentioned at the top of the show, I have a pass to the Mount Washington Auto Road. This is good for one carload. You can find adventure around every turn, and of course, in the fall foliage season, it is even that much more spectacular. You may even see some snow on the mountain as you would today. So we're going to give you a chance to get into the drawing for that. Also, we are going to qualify people for a $100 gift card for Boggs Boots. In fact, the drawing for that is coming up next weekend, Columbus weekend. So you definitely want to get in on that. And if you want to get into the drawing for the Boggs Boots, we're going to qualify every person who answers a trivia question on the show. But also, if you just want to get in that drawing, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and click on Win Prizes. But if you want to get into the drawing for the Auto Road ticket and the Smartwool Socks PhD Ski Indestructible Technology Women's Size Medium, answer this trivia question. Call 603-356-6619. We're live, we're local, anyone can play, as long as you or someone in your family hasn't won in 30 days. Oh, it's a something.
It's a little
There
something.
are letters missing from this Carroll County town below. Use that brain and tell us which one it is. So that is a Carroll County town missing some letters. Tell us what town that is at 603-356-6619. First person to get through the correct answer will get into the drawing for the Mount Washington Auto Road Drive Yourself Pass.
Drive yourself.
603-356-6619. I have, this is pretty sure I know the answer to this, Matt.
I would imagine.
I would imagine. It's a good punchline to a lot of jokes, too, in this town.
Right, yeah.
Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Effingham.
Is it Effingham, Matt?
Of course.
Congratulations. It is Effingham. Who do we have on the phone?
Steve.
Steve, where are you calling from?
Ittsville.
All right, Steve at Intervale, stay on the line. I'm going to get your information. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second. And Steve is our first qualifier for the Mount Washington Auto Road Drive Yourself Pass. We will qualify a few more people and then draw one winner at the end of the show. So if you want to get in, just keep it right here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look around the White Mountains. We've got some more announcements to tell you about, and we'll take our next Watch and Win qualifier.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, indoor swimming pool, and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Have you accepted chronic pain and loss of mobility as part of aging? What if you could get back the life you love? I'm Dr. Trish Murray, and I'd like to give you the tools to restore and maintain your own physical, mental, and cognitive health. The Discover Health Movement Membership is an online movement program that can be done anywhere on your own schedule. It's unique, fun, non-intimidating, and it gets you back to the life you love. Sign up at discoverhealthfmc.com.
I tried a laxative that's both gentle and fast.
Great tasting Dalcolac Soft Chews works naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes. Puts you comfortably in control. Dalcolac Soft Chews.
That's half the fun of a new house, seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowner's insurance with Geico's help was pretty fun, too.
Oh, it's a tiny dancer.
Well, they left a ton of stuff up here.
Well, enjoy your house.
Nope. No, thank you.
Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters insurance.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. In just a little bit, we're going to talk Rocky Horror Picture Show. We're going to tell you where that's going to happen here in the Mount Washington Valley. But first, let's take a live look outside with our whitemountains.tv webcam. Temperature in North Conway is 47 degrees, overcast skies, and you can see it's not too busy right now, so probably not much of a line to go get your morning coffee or take a stroll around Schuler Park. In fact, speaking of Schuler Park, there is a craft fair setting up there this morning. So lots of white tents with crafts made from all over New England. And Schuler Park in North Conway is the center for all of that today. So great day just to take a fall stroll. Feels like a hot cider day, if you ask me. Coffee is good, but also maybe a hot cider.
Anything hot.
So again, upper 40s across most of the White Mountains this morning, and that is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store unlike anything else in New England. Main Street, North Conway Village. Shop online, zebs.com. That's a great idea, zebs.com, if you're looking for a gift for any reason, whether it's a corporate gift, a thank you gift, a housewarming gift. You can go to zebs.com and get something truly New England. They have a lot of great pre-made gift baskets, and you can also make your own online. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I will admit I have never seen it. Have you seen it, Matt?
I have not. It scares me. Not like scary, but like it intimidates me.
Yeah, it's such a cult culture, phenomenon.
Right.
I'm afraid to dip my toe in that pool.
I'm sure it's a ton of fun though.
It probably will be. For the first time ever, Rocky Horror Picture Show is going to be shown at Theater in the Wood with a shadow cast starting October 16th. The cult classic movie will be shown with all the iconic callbacks and prop bags. There will be Halloween-themed drinks and Rocky prop bags available for purchase. BelieveInBooks.org for tickets. The show dates are Saturday, October 16th and 23rd at 8 p.m. And then they have a Friday, October 29th, 8 p.m. showing. And then on Halloween Eve, Saturday, October 30th, they have a late 10 p.m. showing. So I've never seen it, but I know it's basically, it's kind of like a B-movie horror film in which people just know the lines and shout them back, and the audience and the characters kind of interact a little bit.
It was kind of one of those. I mean, you put it properly, where it's like a cult kind of movie, where it's like it has this huge. It's like an event, you don't just go to watch the movie. You scream the lines out, and didn't really get the attention. Wasn't it not that big when it first came out, and that's how it got
Probably. I feel like it's maybe one of those films that's so bad it's good, and so people just kind of embraced the campiness of it.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got to love it.
All right. Another announcement for you. Car Show. All you car lovers out there, join Castle in the Clouds in Moulton Borough for its annual Castle Car Show with an incredible gathering of automobiles from the past on Saturday, October 2nd. View stunning examples of antique cars dating from the turn of the 20th century in an equally stunning setting. Prizes will be awarded for the People's Choice in the featured category, which is Modern Classics, year 2000 to present, and the People's Choice outside of the featured category. The show takes place in the Meadows by Shannon Pond. Food and beverages will be available for purchase at Cafe in the Clouds, open from 11 to 4. Admission to the car show is included in the price of your regular admission ticket to tour the Castle in the Clouds, and you can get more info at castleintheclouds.org. And coming up next, we have a look at our foliage report. We're going to show you some pictures from this week and where peak foliage is either happening or closest to happening. But before we do that, let's qualify one more person for our Watch and Win prize this morning. It's a Drive Yourself Pass on the Mount Washington Auto Road. And we're going to throw in a bonus pair of Smart Wool ski socks, a women's size medium. So if you'd like to take in the foliage from the Northeast highest peak, which actually may not be open today due to snow, although I know yesterday, for example, you could drive your car to halfway, which is still fantastic. Also, everybody who qualifies is going to get entered into a drawing for a $100 gift card to Boggs Boots. And you can also enter that contest directly just by going to our website, whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and then you can enter the Boggs Boots drawing. We're going to draw a winner for that next weekend. Of the professional sports teams below, which one is the oldest? Which one of these is the oldest teams? Is it the Atlanta Hawks, the New England Patriots, the Ottawa Senators, or the Detroit Tigers? One of those four is the oldest. Tell us which one to get into the drawing for the Mount Washington Auto Road Drive Yourself Pass. I think I have an answer to this. I think I know, Matt. Matt spends his week researching all sorts of trivia so that we have Watch and Win questions for each show.
I travel to the far reaches of the earth for these.
It digs deep into Google.
I have to mine them for hours.
Yeah, I think only one of these makes sense to me, unless I'm mistaken. All right, let's go to the phones and see if I'm right or not, and more importantly, whether you are right, to get into the drawing for the Mount Washington Auto Road Pass. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
The Detroit Tigers.
That's my guess. Let's go. Let's see if Matt agrees. There we go. Congratulations. Who do we have on the phone?
Lisa.
Lisa, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Bartlett.
Lisa in Bartlett. Yeah, the Detroit Tigers, I knew they had a very storied franchise. Looks like they were established in 1894. All the others are relatively new. The Patriots, I think, came about in the 60s.
The 60s,
yep. The Boston Patriots.
The Senators were the 90s, and the Hawks were the 40s.
Yeah, and the Senators had like 2 terms, I think. I think there used to be a Senators. They went away, and then they came back. So
yeah,
I'm not sure what their official status is. I feel like their most recent incarnation is new.
Isn't it? Yeah. Relatively.
All right, Lisa, stay on the line. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second. We're going to get your information and put you into the drawing for that Mount Washington Auto Road pass. If you want to get into that drawing, stay tuned. More coming up. Next, we're going to look around the White Mountains. We have there's a Buskers Festival happening. We're going to tell you where you can enjoy street music in the White Mountains. We'll have a recap of our 5-day forecast and some more Watch and Win. So stay tuned.
It's time for the White Mountains TV Foliage Report, brought to you by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials. Here's an update on fall color as of October 1st. Let's get right to the big question. Where is it peak in the White Mountains? The answer? Nowhere. Yet. Some areas are close. Viewer Gail Johnson shared this photo of Silver Cascade in Crawford Notch. In Franconia Notch, color is coming on strong near Cannon Mountain and Flume Gorge. Look for peak in the northern notches to arrive in the coming week to 10 days. In the valleys and southern mountains, the change is coming along slowly. Viewer Rita Kirsch shared her photo from a trip up Route 93. Still fairly green at exit 31 just south of Lincoln, while the backdrop of Lincoln Village is a little more advanced. Just outside North Conway, the Intervale Scenic Vista is getting colorful. Further north in Jackson, the back roads are still a joy to drive even with peak color a week or two away. Hardwoods along the Wildcat River are getting vibrant. The view at Jackson Falls looking upstream and downstream is equally inspiring. Here you can see the canopy around the Eagle Mountain House just starting to bloom in fall colors, and in the distance extending towards the notches. Next weekend is Columbus Weekend, marking typical peak throughout most of the mountains. Look for that to hold true in the notches, while the villages might take a little more time. Until next week, this has been the White Mountains TV Foliage Report.
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Foliage season is the perfect time to enjoy the best of fall. Try out a stunning new dark color at Katie's Nails, or indulge in a pumpkin spiced latte from Starbucks. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus.
Type 2 diabetes?
On it.
On it.
On it with Jardiance.
Meet the people who are managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk with Jardiance. Jardiance is a once-daily pill that can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it can help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. Jardiance also lowers A1C, and it may help you lose some weight.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack? Yep, they're on it with Jardiance. Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
You won't faze me. Unlike Zyrtec, Allegra won't make me drowsy.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. So take Allegra before allergy symptoms take over you. And for kids, try allergist-recommended non-drowsy children's Allegra.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear "see you next week." You'll hear "be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. I was just checking out our live stream on our Facebook page, White Mountains TV. If you'd like a shout out on the air, check us out on Facebook and put a comment under the live stream, and we'll give you a shout out right on the air.
Talking like Yoda there for a second. Check us out, you will. Check out us, you will.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not talking like anybody right now. Let's take a look around the White Mountains, and this is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. If you play the numbers, the number to keep in mind this morning is 47, because pretty much no matter where you go in the White Mountains, the temperature is 47. North Conway, Conway, Franconia, Bartlett, Jackson, Lincoln. It's like 47 everywhere. Thanks to this blanket of clouds we see here, oftentimes you can see Mount Washington in the distance, but it is socked in the clouds this morning. This blanket is just keeping us all at the exact same temperature. And let's see, moving on to the summit of Mount Washington. This is the one place on the map that was not at 47. They are currently at 32 degrees right now, and you can see snow and rime ice forming on the deck. We're going to talk live to the summit at 8:30 this morning with our Mount Washington Observatory report. So stay tuned for that. It could be kind of cool to see what's going on up there. And this is a live shot of North Conway. Again, 47 degrees with light traffic and overcast skies. And that, again, is thanks to White Mountain Oil and Propane. It's becoming oil and propane season. I know it's been very cold overnight, so I've been waking up to some cold mornings. Make sure you have your heating systems checked and your fuel filled up for what is coming. 5-day forecast for the White Mountains looks like this. Right now it's 47 degrees, but we should warm up to about 56 today. There's a 60% chance of showers off and on throughout the day. We're not talking about any big rainstorms or accumulating precipitation. We're talking about some light showers here and there, and they could be spotty at times. The biggest chance of showers is, I believe, after 2 p.m. today, but looking at that radar we saw earlier, it does look kind of ominous as showers are moving in from the northwest. Tomorrow, 59, and once again cloudy with a slight chance of showers. Monday, chance of showers and 58. Tuesday, chance of showers, 61. And then it starts to clear out on Wednesday, and temperatures eventually warm up to near 70 by Friday with sunshine returning. So my pick for best foliage viewing days would be the end of this coming week, although there is no bad time to take a drive and look at foliage. We mentioned street performers earlier. Here's where you're going to find them. You can discover music around every corner at the 5th Annual Busker Festival at Settlers Green Outlet Village on Columbus Day weekend. Street musicians play throughout the weekend, capped off by a full band concert by local band Shark Martin at the Tuckerman Pop-Up Beer Garden. and that'll be 3 to 6 p.m. on Sunday for that concert. The artist lineup and full details are at settlersgreen.com. So that just makes shopping that much more. And Settlers Green has become so much more than shopping. It's really just a fun place to hang out now. So you can walk from store to store. You can get great deals on clothes. But they also have, you've got Barley and Salt, which has 30 beers on tap. You have the Met Coffee House with all sorts of treats and hot drinks. You have even Ryan's Family Arcades now, which I'm proud to say I went in there the other day.
Yeah? How'd it go?
It went well. My daughter and I each played 2 games. Came away with 70 tickets.
Restraint, yeah.
70 tickets. I nailed it. It was kind of like skee ball. It was a little bit different, but I got the ball in the jug. 70 tickets, and my daughter got a Peridot birthstone ring.
Oh, I don't know what that. A what?
A Peridot birthstone ring. So it was like a little, a ring.
Her birthstone.
With a Peridot-like thing in it.
Substance, yeah. Something.
Peridot is the birthstone for her month, I think, apparently.
Hopefully.
And I was quite proud of myself.
Good job,
70
man.
70 tickets. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for only like 2 games. You get 70 tickets. I think that's it's got to be up there, right?
Yeah. Yep. I challenge anybody out there to play 3 games and come away with 70 tickets. If you do, you can report right back here on White Mountains Today.
You can trade them in here.
Let us know how you did. Yeah. See if you can get better than a Peridot birthstone ring. I don't think you can.
Bet you can't.
And I think she also got a lollipop with the extra tickets.
There you go.
Let's see. All right. Coming up on the show a little bit later, we're going to be talking with Josh Drew of Little Angels Service Dogs. We also have a great video with Heelan Hoffer. That's Forest 101, how to enjoy the White Mountain National Forest responsibly and get the most out of your adventures. A primer on everything you should know before heading out into the woods. We also have our chat with the Mount Washington Observatory report at 8:30, and we'll be playing a Watch and Win. Speaking of Watch and Win, before we go to our next featured video, I wanted to mention next weekend, and Matt, I'm going to do some crouching here.
Crouch.
Next weekend, it's Columbus weekend. We have a Watch and Win extravaganza on tap. We have some great prizes. Pardon me for a second while I jump out of my chair.
Where'd he go?
I want to show some of these great things we have. All right. Oops. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Now, a lot of these things are packaged in bags, so you can't see them very well. I don't know if we have any pictures of these. This is a Black Hole Duffel, 55 liters from Patagonia. This is a $139 value. Looks like I'd call this maybe army colored or olive in color.
Yeah, army greens.
Yeah, and that's searching his database of Watch and Win prizes.
You definitely don't have anything.
No Black Hole Duffel. Okay, trust me, that's a $140 duffel. You want to win that next weekend. This is a prize we've been giving away a little bit over the course of the summer and into the fall. And we have a few of these to give away. It's a Crazy Cap 2. And this is a self-cleaning and water purification system. It destroys bacteria, destroys viruses, destroys pathogens, 0 maintenance, no replaceable filters needed. Single charge, lasts 1 week, extremely portable, and it sterilizes multiple surfaces. So basically, this is a really nice water bottle in its own right. The key to it is the Crazy Cap. It's I want to say, is it not LED? It's a UVC LED cap with a USB charger. You charge it up, and then you click the button, and I think the light comes on inside the bottle for 4 minutes, and it kills all of the pathogens, viruses, bacteria inside there. And you basically never have to wash this bottle because it never gets contaminated.
It did what Brita couldn't.
So that is going off. I think that's about a $100 value. We've got other great prizes, including this is a Helly Hansen Alphelia Leaf Aloft jacket, a women's extra small. So if you have either a very small woman in your life, that's a fantastic jacket. Or I know my daughter's at this stage right now where she's kind of like in between girls and women's clothes, so a women's extra small would be perfect. Hats to give away. Also, we have some Boggs boots to give away, or a $100 gift card to Boggs boots. We're going to do some live unpackaging. What do they call these videos that people watch on YouTube? Unboxing. YouTube is so weird.
People love them.
$100 gift card to Boggs, you can get something like these gorgeous Boggs boots right here. We have a $100 gift card so you can pick out your own styles right on their website. And we also have some pairs to give away, straight from the box that we have in stock here at the White Mountains TV studio. So that's all happening next weekend, October 9th and 10th. October 9th and 10th. Right?
Columbus Day.
Columbus weekend. So we're celebrating peak foliage, the end of the big festival and fair season here in the White Mountains, and giving away lots of prizes. It's a celebration of all things fall. We may even have some pumpkin spice coffee instead of my normal regular coffee.
Love pumpkin spice coffee, man.
Yeah. All right. Hey, right now we're going to go take a look at our feature video of the day. It is the Mount Washington Auto Road. We're going to take a trip to the top of the Northeast highest peak, where you will find adventure at every turn. And when we come back, we're going to qualify more people for a free pass to the Mount Washington Auto Road. So stay tuned.
Mount Washington, the highest peak in the Northeast, home of the world's worst weather, jaw-dropping views, and an alpine ecosystem unlike anything for hundreds of miles north. It's also home to the oldest man-made tourist attraction in North America.
This is Explore the White Mountains, and today we're getting extreme the easy way. Come with us on a trip up the Mount Washington Auto Road.
There are two ways to get up the auto road. We've all seen the bumper sticker for those who drive their own car, but today we're taking a guided tour in one of the auto road's stages.
So I'd like to welcome you all to Mount Washington and the auto road. My name's Dave, and I'm going to drive you to the summit and back safely. It's going to take us from an elevation of about 1,600 feet above sea level to an elevation of about 6,288 feet above sea level, or a little bit more than a mile high. So if you were going to take the tour, you can actually go online like the day before, and you can reserve a seat on a stage. There are reservation drivers, 2 of them right now each day, that are just there for people that reserve. Or you can walk in, show up and say on the way up the road, geez, let's go up Mount Washington today, but I don't want to drive. You can come in and you can get yourself a trip in one of our stages up. So once you've booked the trip, your stage is going to pull up, the driver is going to load you into the stage, introduce themselves, find out a little bit about you, and then the tour begins. We cross Route 16 and we head up the road. What we're traveling on right now is the oldest man-made tourist attraction in the United States. So all that time, effort, and money to build this road up Mount Washington before the Civil War, just so you could get to the top and look around. Exactly what you're going to do today, all these years later.
Each driver has a passion for this mountain. Some have been driving this road for decades. They know a lot because they've seen a lot.
Part I find is I get to meet people from all around the world, okay? I get to tell them about my life here, okay? About things that I grew up, because I grew up here in northern New Hampshire, north of the Notch. And I really enjoy this place, and I like to tell people from everywhere how nice it is to be here and appreciate what you're looking at that's all around us. They're amazed at what the mountains look like when we get up above the halfway point on the road. You're in the trees until that halfway point, and then you come around a corner and the trees very quickly disappear, and you're looking out at mountains everywhere. And that gets everybody's attention.
So we made it to the summit and we lucked out. We got gorgeous views. The clouds are just starting to roll in now. We're going to check out some of the sights on the summit, and you can come check it out too.
On the summit, you can explore the Tip Top House, a historic former hotel. The Sherman Adams building has restrooms, food concessions, and gift shops. as well as the Mount Washington Observatory's very cool summit museum, Extreme Mount Washington, where you can even drive a virtual snowcat up the auto road in winter. Take in the views on the observation deck. You might get a sight of the Cog Railway climbing up and down the mountain. We got a private tour of the Mount Washington Observatory where they conduct important meteorological research. And of course, you'll want to get a photo next to the official summit sign to prove you've been to the top of Mount Washington. The ride down is just as beautiful. At the base, there's a cafe, gift shop, museum that takes you through the history of travel on the auto road, and their sister attraction, Great Glen Trails, where you can rent mountain bikes, take guided kayak trips, and more. The new Glen House across the street offers overnight lodging and dining on site.
Well, that was fun. Don't miss the opportunity while you're in the White Mountains to take a ride up the historic Mount Washington Auto Road.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Subaru presents The Underdogs. They may have lost an eye, or their hearing, or their youthful good looks, but there's a lot of things these remarkable dogs haven't lost, like their ability to lick, wag, and love with the best of them. Join Subaru in helping underdogs find a loving home and celebrate all dogs during our 3rd annual National Make a Dogs Day.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
Weathervane Theater brings Broadway to the North Country, performing award-winning musicals and plays in an alternating repertory schedule. Staged in a charming and historic venue, the Weathervane's fall season runs now through October 10th, featuring Pippin, always Patsy Cline. She Loves Me and The Mountaintop. See a different show almost every night. Enjoy Broadway in the North Country. For ticket information, go online to weathervanenh.org.
All right, you're watching White Mountains Today live from North Conway. That was a fascinating look at what it's like to go up the Mount Washington Auto Road. And as a reminder, we are giving away one free Drive Yourself pass to the Mount Washington Auto Road. If you want to get into the drawing for that, stay tuned. We are going to show another Watch Win question coming up, and you will join the likes of Steve, who called us from Intervale. He's from Gloucester. And Lisa, who called from Bartlett. She's from Newbury, Mass. They're currently in the drawing, and they're going to win the prize unless you take it from them. So stand by to play some more Watch and Win. But first, we're going to join Heelan Hoffer of the U.S. Forest Service. He has a primer on how to enjoy the White Mountain National Forest responsibly, safely, and get the most out of any trip into the woods. Let's check this out. When we return, we're going to talk to you about a fun activity you can do with the whole family at Castle in the Clouds this Halloween season, what entertainment is happening if you're looking for live music, and we have that Watch and Win, so stay tuned.
You've come to the White Mountains to get away, to experience nature, to find peace. Well, as you may have discovered, you're not alone. Crowded parking lots at trailheads, natural attractions, rivers, and swimming holes make it easy to see just how popular an escape the White Mountains have become.
Our visitation rates are up. And in a way, I think that that's a great thing because it means that people are getting outside. People recognize, as I do, why this place is so special. The White Mountain National Forest, I think it offers the best hiking in the country, hands down. And it's just a gorgeous place. This is a wonderful place, but the use is up.
Heelan Hoffer of the White Mountain National Forest notes that use of the forest has been rising steadily over decades, but that this summer has seen a different pattern, one that has caused increased strain on the forest, affecting other users and those who manage it.
Thought a lot about why that is, and the easy answer is COVID, and I think that that certainly plays a role in here. The use that we're seeing is a lot of visitors who are visiting the National Forest for the first time. And I think the reason that we're seeing them is often these families might fly to go to a national park or a different vacation area. Folks who may not have been to a national forest before, and they're very unfamiliar with the rules.
Help keep the White Mountains the clean and natural place that attracted you here by leaving them as you found them.
Litter seems to be a huge factor that we're dealing with this year. It's both in micro trash and in bags of trash left at many of our sites. We're really struggling to figure out what the best way to deal with that is. And so currently we are just spending more time going around to the sites and picking up trash. Because one of the most important things to me is that people show up to a site and it looks clean and it looks presentable. And if someone leaves a bag of trash at a site, everyone starts thinking, oh, it's okay to leave trash. We have very high standards because we live here and we really treasure this place. And I hope that the new users that are coming here in 30 years want to come back because they saw this place as a very magical place as I saw it as a kid.
Planning your trip ahead of time will help you enjoy your visit more. The White Mountain National Forest website is a good resource, but you can also get your questions answered directly.
Call one of the ranger stations. The ranger stations are all currently being staffed, and you know, we have folks in there just itching to answer questions from the general public. I would much rather field questions over the phone and know that I'm going to see a visitor show up who is well prepared and knowledgeable, as opposed to not answering those questions and having someone show up who's less familiar with the rules.
Some notes to help you plan. Anticipate crowds. The more accessible your destination, the more people you'll find with the same plans as yours. Lincoln Woods Trailhead, Lower Falls on the Swift River, and Diana's Baths are just a few of the areas that may have long waits just to get into the parking lot. On busy days, it may be more practical to seek alternative destinations.
Also, parking at many recreational sites on the National Forest requires a recreation pass. Money from the sale of these passes goes directly toward the site maintenance.
There is a $5 fee to park at these sites, and there's a number of ways that you can attain that. At any of these parking areas, you can buy the permit there. We've just launched a new way that you can buy with your credit card online at the site. It's a little bit tough as it only works in cell phone service, so we're a bit limited as where we can be. You can also buy any sort of parking permit through the visitor center. All of our visitor centers sell annual passes, so it covers you for 365 days a year. There are also interagency passes that you can buy that will allow you access to national parks or other things.
Another necessity for enjoying the forest is staying safe. All hikers, from beginner to expert, should know and follow the Hike Safe Code.
Leave your plan with a friend, just so someone knows where you're going, so they can start getting help together if things don't go back. Bring gear and knowledge. So I think the 10 essentials are fantastic and important to bring on everything. One of the most important things beyond that, the 11th essential to me, is your brain. The knowledge of how to use them and common sense when things go wrong. Another thing with the Hike Safe program is to stay together. Splitting up a party is one of the most common ways we see accidents happen across this forest, whether it was by accident or on purpose, but staying together is just one of those most important things. And then the last point of the code of the Hike Safe program is recognizing when it's time to turn back. And I think that is a really tough one with recreationists, summiteers. It's people want to get to the summit. I have a bad case of summit fever myself, and I recognize that it's tough to say it's time to turn around with the summit just in sight. And the summit can mean the summit of a mountain, the summit can mean the waterfall that you're going to, the summit can mean that advanced swimming hole that you're trying to get to that you've been working up all day. It's just really important to recognize your limits and know when it's time to turn back.
Your responsibilities to maintaining a healthy ecosystem continue away from the parking lot. All hikers should try to reduce their impact on an increasingly pressured trail system.
Our trails, one reason people love them is they're steep. These are aggressive trails. We don't have switchbacks. And because of that nature, our trails tend to need a lot of improvements, whether it's water bars or staircases. This steep nature, why we love our trails so much, takes a lot of work. And with that increase in use, we're seeing drastic increases in erosion. And I think that maybe isn't getting quite as much attention as other things, because the parking, it's everyone in town can see. But what not everyone sees is the structures that should last are really failing sooner than they should because our increase in use is just so high. It seems like a lot of people coming up here are working on the lists, whether it's the 4,000 footers or the grid or the 100 highest or the redlining. These parking lots that access 4,000 footers and 100 highest, these are the ones that are overflowed regularly. That's a really tough thing to manage because it's getting outside is just such a great thing. And so, what I encourage folks to do is think of other things that they want to go see, whether it's just a cool forest somewhere or a neat stream to go explore. But, really try to think outside the box when you're thinking of where to go. Think outside of the lists. The lists are great, and I think it's a great motivation for folks to get out there. But if you're looking for that quiet experience, it's definitely getting tougher to find. There's still plenty of opportunities out there to find it, but being creative in your trip planning will really pay big dividends in allowing you to find that wilderness experience, if that's what you're looking for.
Let's keep this area beautiful for all to enjoy. Be responsible, be respectful, and enjoy the White Mountains.
I've made progress with my mental health. So when I started having unintentional body movements called tardive dyskinesia, I ignored them. But when the movements in my hands and feet started throwing me off at work, I finally had to say, It's not okay. It was time to talk to my doctor about Austedo. She said that Austedo helps reduce TD movements in adults, while I continue with most of my mental health medications.
Austedo can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, behaviors, feelings, or have suicidal thoughts. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness. Don't take Austedo if you have liver problems, are taking Resprin, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo may cause irregular or fast heartbeat, restlessness, movements mimicking Parkinson's disease, fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking, and sweating.
Talk to your doctor about Austedo. It's time to treat TD. TD is not okay. Visit AskForAustedo.com.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Welcome back. You're watching White Mountains Today, live from North Conway Village. I'm Chris Prue, and it is time for the Observatory Report. We're joined via Zoom by Jackie Belfontaine. She is a weather observer stationed on the summit. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning. How are you today?
I am doing well. I was talking with my director, Matt, this morning, and saying if you believe in playing the numbers, the number 47 should be the number you play today, because when we were looking at the temperatures around the White Mountains, everywhere was 47. It was like the same temperature no matter what town you went to, the lone exception being the summit of Mount Washington, where it's a little bit more wintry this morning.
Right. We've been seeing a little bit of wintry conditions these past few days, which is very exciting. We all love the winter up here, so it's kind of getting us very excited for this upcoming winter.
All right. We're going to talk about the weather forecast for the valleys, but first let's talk about what people can expect on the summit today.
Right. Okay. So actually right now I have our current summit conditions page. And if you're planning on maybe making a trip up here today, this is on our website. So feel free to check that out to see what's going on. Right now, our winds are about 37 miles per hour. So a little windy out there. And our temperature is hovering right below freezing. It's kind of been like that this morning. And then we are also pretty much socked in the fog, and we do have some rain showers. So visibility is quite low, kind of typical up here. And I do have our deck cam here. You can see what it looks like, those conditions. We do have some snow, ice, and rime still on the deck. So it is looking like a little bit like a winter wonderland out there this morning. Wow. And then looking at what's coming up for this weekend, this is our Higher Summits forecast page. So then if you want to read our discussion, feel free to check us out. Also on our website, mountwashington.org. So looking at today, Saturday, we're going to be in the clouds. We're going to have that wintry mix, but we are going to actually start to warm up and go above freezing into the lower 40s. So therefore, that will start to transition to rain. So we're not really expecting that many snow or ice accumulations anymore. Also, the winds will be a little bit gusty. We will be seeing up or potentially up to 60 miles per hour today. And then looking at Saturday night, a little bit of a spoiler alert, the weekend is going to be not maybe the best, because we're going to be going in the clouds with rain showers likely. It will be a little bit warmer, around 40 degrees. Winds will start to decrease a bit going into Sunday. But then again, both Sunday and Sunday night, we will also be in the clouds with rain showers likely. But then Sunday night, we will start getting back down into the upper 30s.
Does it seem a little different, a little more quiet on the summit? Because I know the auto road was only driving to about halfway yesterday because of the snow and ice at the higher elevation. So this must be the first time in a while that there haven't been, a million people milling around on the summit.
Yeah. The Cog Railway was still running up to the summit, but the auto road was closed due to the conditions up here on the summit. But yeah, it is getting a little bit quieter, but we are enjoying the people before we're isolated for the winter. So
yeah, and this is a good time probably to remind people who may be thinking of going for a fall hike that once you do get into higher elevations, it is already winter in many places here in the Whites.
Right. So definitely be prepared for that. Still risks of hypothermia, and so make sure you check out the conditions before you venture up here and be prepared.
All right, and what about the valley? You mentioned it's going to be a little bit inclement over the next couple of days on the summit. Are we in for the same thing?
Yes, so you guys down in the valley here, your temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, mid-50s today. Cloudy, chance of rain showers this afternoon, and then rain showers likely again in the afternoon. So then moving into Saturday through Sunday, going to be cloudy again with pretty much a chance of rain showers every day. Temperatures will be in the mid-40s at night and about upper 50s during the day.
All right. And what about looking, I know it's early, but Columbus weekend, any idea how that might shape out?
I haven't looked that far out yet. We tend to just look at 48. I know, I don't want to say anything quite yet because it could be pretty dynamic up here. So.
Well, and that's probably a good thing because more than likely, if you said anything now, you'd be wrong because we know how weather is.
Right.
It changes so quickly.
And we want people to be prepared too.
So if you wonder kind of how they do what they do up on the summit of Mount Washington, and if you're interested in the fascinating lives they lead up there and the fascinating weather on the summit, you guys actually have a great program to help people explore that virtually.
Yes. So starting up this Tuesday is our Home of the World's Worst Weather Live virtual classroom program. And I have our webpage right here. If you go to Educate or the Education tab on our website, if you'd like to register for that. And this is going to be a reoccurring program. So it will be pretty much every Tuesday from October to actually over into June. And each week it's going to be a different topic related to either meteorology or climate. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's my favorite program to do. It'll be myself presenting it and Stephen on the other shift. So we're very much looking forward to this program.
All right. And how do people get involved in that? Can they find out all the information on your website?
Yeah. So our website right here is mountwashington.org/classroom. And down here, you'll find our registration links for all the upcoming programs. So this Tuesday, it's going to be Introduction to Meteorology. So if you'd like to participate in a Q&A session, you can click that link there and register for the Zoom.
All right. Thank you so much. We were talking with Jackie Bellefontaine of the Mount Washington Observatory. Such a beautiful name. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying it.
Thank you.
Anything else before we say goodbye?
That's all I have up here on the summit. So,
all right.
Yeah, hope you have a wonderful day.
Jackie, thank you so much. And once again, their website is mountwashington.org. That's Mount spelled out, washington.org. We appreciate your time. We'll let you get back to your busy work.
Thank you very much. Look forward to talking to you again soon.
Have a great day. And again, that was Jackie Bellefontaine of the Mount Washington Observatory. Hey, there's a really cool event coming up that I wanted to tell you about. It's at the Castle in the Clouds. Sometimes families who just want to go do something fun that's not very expensive, that will, take some time throughout the day. You can enjoy nature and all the things the White Mountains are known for. Sometimes those are actually hard to find. This is a great event that kind of fills that gap. You can bring your family and friends and enjoy a friendly Halloween-themed stroll through the woods at Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough, and this is on Friday, October 15th. Castle in the Clouds has teamed up with Moultonborough Recreation Department and the Lakes Region Conservation Trust for an event not to be missed. This hike is self-guided, so you can walk to your leisure and even do the trail more than once if you like. The trail will be marked with lighted jack-o'-lanterns. And be sure to look for some not-so-scary Halloween surprises along the way. It is recommended that you bring headlamps or flashlights to help you find your way. Costumes are encouraged, and note, this is a child-family friendly event. The Halloween decorations and surprises will not be scary or gory. This will not be a haunted walk. Reservations are not required. After the hike, warm up by a fire pit and enjoy hot cocoa, goodies, compliments of Castle in the Clouds, Moulton Borough Recreation Department, and the Lakes Region Conservation Trust. Info at castleintheclouds.org. That is a beautiful place to hike any time of year, but with the lit jack-o'-lanterns and the hot cocoa and the fire, that's going to be fantastic. All right. We also have a look at some live entertainment now happening around the region. So if you're in the mood for a nightcap this evening, here's where you can find some local live tunes. Today we've got Dennis and Davey at Deacon Street. The Red Parker Pub has Reckless. Shenandoah has Rafe Montegrano, Wildcat Tavern Jonathan Sardi, and the Woodstock Inn Brewery has Ryan St. Ange. Tomorrow, Shenandoah Pub has Bobby Sheehan and Jeremy Holden. And we'll check out Tuesday and Thursday for you. Wildcat Tavern's got a Hoot Night open mic. Woodstock Inn Brewery is karaoke, and Thursday, Wildcat has Rafe Montegrano. That's located in Jackson. And a peek ahead to the beginning of next weekend, Dennis and Davey are back at Deacon Street on Friday. Riley Parkhurst is at Shenandoah Pub. Ryan St. Ange at Shovel Handle, and Al Schaffner at the Wildcat Tavern. That is a look at live entertainment. And now it's time to qualify another person for this morning's Watch and Win prize. We have one Drive Yourself pass up the Mount Washington Auto Road, where you'll discover adventure around every turn and also take in some breathtaking foliage sights from the highest perch in the Northeast. A note to those who may be looking to do it this weekend. I know yesterday, because of snow and ice, the Auto Road was only open to the halfway point, which is still a great adventure and a great view. It looks like we will be warming up as the week goes on, so I expect a return to the summit by midweek. Setting up a great Columbus Day weekend. And also a reminder, we have an online entry for Boggs Boots, $100 gift card. Go to whitemountains.tv right now, click on prizes, or click on win prizes, and you can enter that drawing. We're going to draw a winner next weekend. So get in that drawing right now at whitemountains.tv. But if you want to get into this drawing for the Mount Washington Auto Road Pass, there's only one way to get in that, and that's to answer this question. This photo depicts what classic game? What classic game are we looking at here? Call 603-356-6619. A correct answer gets you into the drawing with, let's see who's in there right now. I lost my page, so we don't know who's in there. Oh, here we go. It is... Tension is palpable. Let's see. It's
someone.
Steve from Gloucester and Lisa from Newbury. So two Massachusetts people. That's what we call them around here, Massachusetts people.
Yes.
They're viewers, though. First they're viewers, then they're Massachusetts people. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it backgammon?
Matt, is that backgammon? Of course it's backgammon. Who do we have on the phone?
It's Mike from Meredith, New Hampshire.
Mike in Meredith, is that what you said?
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for watching this morning, and congratulations. You are now in the drawing with Steve and Lisa. We're going to draw one name at the end of the show for our Mount Washington Auto Road Pass. Stay on the line. I'm going to take your information off the air. And if you'd like to get into that drawing, stay tuned. We have 3 more chances to qualify. Coming up on the show, we're going to visit with Little Angels service dogs. Josh Drew will be on set. We'll have to wait and see if he brings one of his furry friends with him. We also have news on a girls' trip and some Great Glen Trails information. Stay tuned.
Treat yourself to one of the most memorable golf experiences in the White Mountains at Hales Location Golf Course. Located at the base of White Horse Ledge, this 9-hole course is artfully laid out for challenging play amidst jaw-dropping beauty. End with cocktails, lunch, or dinner with a view at the newly renovated White Mountain Hotel and Resort. It's the perfect destination for a golf group outing or take advantage of the Sunday afternoon 9 Wine and Dine special. Book online at halesLocationGolf.com.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft in Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Looks like we're in a screensaver.
We need to go higher.
Higher, definitely higher.
We're like yodeling high.
Yodeling?
No, don't do that.
We should go even higher.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm good.
Me too.
Adventure has a new look.
Let's go lower.
Lower. That sounds good.
Discover more in the all-new Subaru Outback Wilderness. Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley, and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Alpine Adventures is New England's largest and most award-winning adventure destination. Located in Lincoln, New Hampshire in the heart of the White Mountains. Visit alpinezipline.com to learn more.
Alpine Adventures! Come out and play!
Enjoy sparkling clean, spacious suites with kitchens at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Perfect for families and couples, the resort features on-site amenities like a private beach on the river, clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, hot tubs, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, walking trails, and horse and wagon rides. Book your getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. It is currently Let's see, 48 degrees. We've warmed up a degree since the start of the show, getting into the mid to upper 50s today with some overcast skies and showers. We're going to take a look at the weather forecast coming up in just a bit. But first, we have a couple of announcements for you. This November, grab some girlfriends and head up to the White Mountain Hotel and Resort for their Girls Just Want to Have Fun weekend. It's November 19th through the 21st. The 2021 Girls Just Want to Have Fun weekend will feature live music from Bruce Marshall, as well as a number of exclusive stay items, including 2 nights accommodations, goodie bags, food and drink samplings, aqua chi classes, craft vendor fair, yoga, mimosas, mani-pedis at Nail Envy, or you can visit Soaking Pot at Settlers Green Outlet Village. The event is always a sellout, so call today to reserve your room. You should do that at 800-533-6301 or visit whitemountainhotel.com. And there you go. The girls just want to have fun weekend. Great Glen Trails, you can enjoy fall in the Mount Washington Valley via kayak or mountain bike when you take a trip up to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center and experience one of their half-day wilderness kayak tours, or rent a bike all day or for a few hours and ride on their private trail system at the base of Mount Washington. Great Glen Trails is the premier outdoor experience in the valley, offering flexible rates and wonderful service. It is probably, if you're looking for peak foliage right now, that's probably one of the places you'll want to go, because they're up in Pinkham Notch, higher up in elevation, further north than North Conway in that area, and the colors are a little bit more advanced up there. They are usually peaking right about now, but I think the northern notches are probably about a week behind, I would say. So it should be a beautiful week ahead. And with the sun returning later this week and some warmer temperatures, it will be a great time to do some mountain biking up there or to go on a fall kayak. Yeah. All right, and now let's check in with the weather forecast for the Mount Washington Valley. It is a little bit of a what you see is what you get pattern for the next couple of days. Rounds of locally heavy, is that really true? Huh, I guess it's...
What's up?
I'm looking at something. I don't know if the forecast has changed. Oh, no, okay, I just need to refresh something. Looking at the radar right now, and you can see those showers moving into the region. We have a stalled frontal boundary. That'll be the focus for scattered showers today through Tuesday. The front will wobble north and south, so showers will come at times with some dry periods as well. The best chance for steady rain will be Monday night, but you can see a pretty good chance of showers today as well as that heads into the White Mountains. Drier conditions and a warming trend are expected mid to late next week. Let's go into the details for North Conway and the Mount Washington Valley. Showers are likely today, mainly after 2 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 56, calm wind becoming south around 5. Chance of precipitation is 60%, although there won't be a lot of it. New precipitation amounts less than 1/10 of an inch. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 46. Again, a chance of up to 1/10 of an inch of rain possible. Forecast for Sunday, a 40% chance of showers, otherwise mostly cloudy, high near 59. And the forecast for Sunday night, we're calling that Brady night. Showers likely, mainly after 3 a.m., so otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 49. So it looks like, at least up here, the rain's going to hold out for that big football game down in Foxborough. I'm not sure what the forecast is for Foxborough, but it looks like kind of a classic New England fall night down there. And then, again, the extended forecast shows a chance of showers through Tuesday. Wednesday through Friday, it's a clearing trend with sunshine returning and temperatures warming up near 70 by Friday, setting up a nice Columbus weekend. Summit forecast, if you were planning on a backcountry excursion today, or maybe taking the Mount Washington Auto Road or Cog Railway to the summit, here's what you'll find on the summit. It'll be in the clouds with a wintry mix transitioning to rain early. Little to no snow and ice accumulations. Winds will be northwest shifting west 25 to 40, increasing 35 to 50 with gusts up to 60 miles per hour later in the afternoon. And although the precipitation will be transitioning to all liquid form, there is already a decent amount of snow and ice on the summit right now. The summit's been kind of under the veil, so to speak, for the last several days in the fog, and that's what it looks like right now. So the Mount Washington Auto Road may, in fact, only be open midway or less, so call them before venturing over, because they will, obviously only allow people to go up as far as it is safe, and they will monitor that carefully. That is a look at our weather forecast. Let's play a little watch and win. We're going to qualify one more person for the Drive Yourself Tour up the Mount Washington Auto Road. This will get you a carload admission. You can drive yourself along that beautiful road past amazing views, find adventure around every turn, and then take in the foliage from the Northeast highest peak, or as high as you can go on that peak on the given day. And then we also are going to qualify you for a $100 gift card to Boggs Boots. And we're going to draw one winner for that next weekend. You can also get in that drawing just by going to whitemountains.tv and click on Win Prizes. So if you want to get into a drawing for Boggs Boots, go to whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes. But the only way to get into the drawing for the Mount Washington Auto Road is to answer this trivia question. 603-356-6619 is the number to call. Give us this answer. First person with the correct one gets in the drawing. According to Google Translate, élan is French for what? Is it hike, pumpkin, ski, or moose? Élan is French for what? Hike, pumpkin, ski, or moose?
S'il vous plaît.
And you know what? I know which ones it's not. Élan.
You have a French last name, right?
I do. I took 4 years of French in high school.
Ooh.
I know. I know that Élan is a ski manufacturer. However, I think I know the French word for ski, and
it is not. It may not be.
I don't. I mean, it could be a different word for ski. Maybe we're gonna have to find out. Again, you have to match Matt's answer.
Well, this is I'm not Google Translate, but.
All right, let's go to the phone. 603-356-6619. According to Google Translate, élan is French for what? Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer? Do you have an answer?
The answer is ski.
Is it ski, Matt?
Not according to Google Translate.
No, I'm pretty sure. Good guess, but please try again. The word that I know for ski in French is ski.
Yeah, I believe it's just ski.
Yeah. Let's go to the phones. It's either hike, pumpkin, or moose is the answer we're looking for. Which one? Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
My answer is hike.
Matt, is it hike? No. Good guess, but please try again. So, according to Google Translate, it is not hike. So, we're looking for either pumpkin or moose. Does élan mean pumpkin or moose in French? Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
My answer is C, pumpkin.
Is it pumpkin, Matt?
We'll go the rounds.
Good guess, but try again. So if you're walking through the White Mountain Woods and you come across a Frenchman excitingly shouting, élan, élan,
élan,
we know that he is referring to... Let's go to the phones.
Now you'll know.
Good morning, Watch and Win. What is élan in French mean?
I have to have the answer this time. D, moose.
Matt, is it a moose? It is. Good guess. Way to use process of elimination. Who do we have on the phone?
Steve from Jackson.
Steve from Jackson. You are now in the drawing. I think you've joined another Steve. We have Steve in Intervale, Lisa called from Bartlett, and Mike from Meredith. So the four of you now are in the drawing for the Mount Washington Auto Road Pass. We'll see if we can add a few more before we draw the winner at 9:30. Stay on the line, Steve. I'm going to get your information. Quick break. When we return, we've got, Josh Drew of Little Angel Service Dogs in Bartlett, and I believe he did bring one of his furry friends with him. So stay tuned for this very fun interview coming up right after this. It's time for the White Mountains TV Foliage Report, brought to you by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials. Here's an update on fall color as of October 1st. Let's get right to the big question. Where is it peak in the White Mountains? The answer? Nowhere. Yet. Some areas are close. Viewer Gail Johnson shared this photo of Silver Cascade in Crawford Notch. In Franconia Notch, color is coming on strong near Cannon Mountain and Flume Gorge. Look for peak in the northern notches to arrive in the coming week to 10 days. In the valleys and southern mountains, the change is coming along slowly. Viewer Rita Kirsch shared her photo from a trip up Route 93. Still fairly green at exit 31 just south of Lincoln, while the backdrop of Lincoln Village is a little more advanced. Just outside North Conway, the Intervale Scenic Vista is getting colorful. Further north in Jackson, the back roads are still a joy to drive even with peak color a week or two away. Hardwoods along the Wildcat River are getting vibrant. The view at Jackson Falls looking upstream and downstream is equally inspiring. Here you can see the canopy around the Eagle Mountain House just starting to bloom in fall colors, and in the distance extending towards the notches. Next weekend is Columbus Weekend, marking typical peak throughout most of the mountains. Look for that to hold true in the notches, while the villages might take a little more time. Until next week, this has been the White Mountains TV Foliage Report.
The brand new Gorham Bike and Ski in North Conway is here to help you have fun in the outdoors. They carry a range of bikes from road bikes to full suspension mountain bikes. Store staff has local info and trail recommendations. And service technicians are ready to help with expert repairs and tune-ups. Clothing and accessories for your adventures? Gorham Bike and Ski has you covered. Winter lovers, check out their great selection of alpine skis, Nordic skis, snowboards, and split boards. Gorham Bike and Ski, 1881 White Mountain Highway, North Conway.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
Let's hide in the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
Shh, I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Weathervane Theater brings Broadway to the North Country, performing award-winning musicals and plays in an alternating repertory schedule. Staged in a charming and historic venue, the Weathervane's fall season runs now through October 10th. Featuring Pippin, Always Patsy Cline, She Loves Me, and The Mountaintop. See a different show almost every night. Enjoy Broadway in the North Country. For ticket information, go online to weathervanenh.org.
You are watching White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. I am Chris Prue, and joined in studio by Josh Drew. He is from Little Angels Service Dogs, which is now located in Bartlett. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
And our third guest in studio is Nellie. She is a golden retriever and beautiful. How old is Nellie?
Nellie is almost 3, actually.
And
just about 3.
She is one of the service dogs that you guys have trained. Tell us a little bit about Nellie. I think different service dogs have kind of different functions and different roles. What's her role?
Yeah, so Nellie has a pretty unique role for our company. Generally, we as a company are training service dogs for one specific person and their disability. Nellie has done so well with her socialization that we've decided to turn her into our community outreach dog. And so anytime we're doing projects that benefit the community, Nellie's the one involved.
Right.
So we go to Merriman House, we go to the Adult Day Center, the Gibson Center, the local schools, and Nellie's always the one that goes and meets and greets everyone.
I can tell she has experience in that, because as soon as she met me, she came right over and said, okay, pet me, because that's my role. My role is to have people put their hands on me and make them happy.
Absolutely. That is what she's meant for.
She's so sweet. Tell us a little bit about, let me get this right, Little Angels Service Dogs. You guys are centered in Bartlett right now, almost in Crawford Notch practically.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how you came to be in Bartlett.
Yeah, so Little Angel Service Dogs is a nationwide service dog agency. We're a nonprofit, and we are lucky enough to train service dogs for children and adults for all sorts of disabilities. Pretty much we train for everything but for the blind.
Wow.
And so Little Angels originated out of San Diego, and I got involved when my brother needed a service dog from them. He has an extremely rare disease, and Little Angels was the only company in the country that would help him.
You were telling me a little bit about your brother's story and what his service dog does, and it's astounding.
It's pretty incredible, and that was what eventually got me roped into it. My brother needs a combination of a psychiatric and mobility service dog. And so the dog, one, alerts him to any impending panic or anxiety attacks. and then also helps him with mobility issues like standing up, sitting down, retrieving a bottle of water out of the fridge.
Wow.
And so it completely changed his life.
Right.
And that was when I saw that and kind of helped him through that process, I got roped in, and now I'm hooked.
And these animals are so smart. How common are training facilities like this that produce dogs that are capable of doing this?
You know, there's a lot of really credible organizations through the country. There's not a lot that do the scope of work that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not a lot of organizations that will do psychiatric care if you're not a combat veteran.
Right.
There's about 3 in the country. And there's also not a lot of organizations that will serve children or pediatrics.
Right.
And so that's really where we got in with Little Angels. Was my brother was a non-combat vet child.
Right.
And so that was how it all came to be.
Right. And with service dogs, it seems like, you know, one dog does not fit all. These dogs are kind of custom trained for different purposes. In fact, Nellie, you said, went across the country just a little while ago to visit some Olympians?
Yeah, so
was it Nellie?
Yep, exactly. Again, with Nellie's outreach skills, we got contracted to work with some Olympic athletes leading up to the Tokyo Games. Those athletes have just been struggling so much. They've been in isolation to qualify to travel.
Yeah.
And so they brought us in on a special project to let Nellie just chill out, hang with them, and kind of soothe their stress leading up to traveling.
Oh, man, I bet Simone Biles probably could have used Nellie.
we thought about that one too. We were hopeful.
What a beautiful dog. What is the process like for, you know, getting a service dog? How does someone, first of all, even know that that they need a service dog? And then what is, you know, the process for getting one? I imagine that because it's such a custom thing, there must be a long wait list.
There's a very long wait list, and it's a long process. It's a hard, stressful process. It all starts with talking with a medical provider, and based on your individual disability, talking with them about whether or not they think it would be a good fit for you. Yep. With us, you go through a very extensive application process where we also talk with them. And start to finish, it's usually about 3 years or so to really get your service dog. So yeah, it's incredibly hard, but we try our best to support our clients through that and get them fully prepped for when that dog is ready for their specific disability.
Right. Tell us about your facilities in Bartlett now, because you mentioned that it's not too often that a company moves its headquarters from San Diego to Bartlett, New Hampshire. What drew them to Bartlett?
Yeah, so in 2018, we grew too much for our facility in San Diego, and the board of directors at that point asked me if I would move out and open a second location. And my caveat was that I would do that as long as I could move closer to family.
Wow.
And my family here, I'm homegrown from Bartlett, and it just so happened that the Sky Valley Motels and Cottage Resort went up on the market exactly when we started looking. And so Dave Eliason, the Eliason family were incredible. They made sure it would happen, and they helped us move right into that property.
Wow.
And so it was just a perfect fit.
I know it's kind of a sprawling, you have a lot of, you know, acreage there. Is that what you need for training dogs like this?
Yeah, it's what we need. You need a ton of space for the dogs, and ultimately it lets us expand to what we wanted. We were able to go in there and renovate each of the cottages already existing. Yep. So that we could create employee housing. So all of my trainers live on site with their dogs. And yeah, 35 acres with the entire backside being the river is just picturesque for bunch of pups running around.
Oh, that's wonderful. Such great dogs. If people out there want to support Little Angels dogs, service dogs in Bartlett, you guys have a couple of ways that they can help out.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're super lucky to partner up with Subaru of New England, and they have a campaign going on for Subaru of New England Loves Pets. They're helping multiple animal agencies in New England, and so any pictures posted with the hashtag SNE Loves Pets earns $5 to us.
Wow.
Every single post. And so it's an incredible campaign. We're trying to raise awareness as much as possible. On top of that, we are always looking for foster families. We have so many dogs that we are trying to train. We have about 70 dogs in training right now on the East Coast.
Wow.
What we're working up to. And we need foster families to help with that. And so we cover all the costs. We teach you how to train service dogs.
Wow.
And you get to take the dog out in public with you wherever you go to help its training.
Wow.
So we really love doing that project. And then on top of that, on the 14th, Black Cap is doing a Dine to Donate, We're going to have Miss Nellie there doing a demo dog. Anyone can come and meet Nellie. And we'll be having a couple really cool auction items. We have a stay at the Mount Washington Hotel.
Wow.
We have a skydiving package, a family portrait package, and a couple smaller prizes. And Black Cap is generously donating 10% of all proceeds to us that night.
Oh, that's fantastic. And if people want more information, including on how to possibly become foster care for some of your dogs, how do they reach you?
Yep, littleangelservicedogs.org. Right on our website, there's an application button, and you are welcome to apply. We are always looking for them. We've set up a really cool new program with prisons, local prisons, where our dogs start there and come out to foster families after.
Oh, wow.
So our prison trainers are doing the hard work. You're just getting the dogs after they're trained and taking them in public.
All right. And was that Nellie, the cover dog, on the website, do you think?
That one was not Nellie, but she is in there a couple times.
Of course, Nellie.
Nellie, go say hi.
Can I say hi? Oh, you're so soft. You're so soft. Oh, and so friendly. What a beautiful dog.
She is a good one. We've been extremely lucky with Nellie.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing Nellie and sharing your the story of Little Angels Service Dogs. Anything else before we say goodbye?
Halloween night, we are hosting a community event. We're going to set up a bunch of tents. Kids can come and trick or treat. We're going to have a haunted hay maze. We'd love the community to come out. Totally free event, just something that we want to do for all the kids.
Oh, and can they pet Nellie?
There will be plenty of dogs around to pet.
That itself is worth the trip. All right, well, thank you so much. Again, Little Angels Service Dogs, and the website is?
littleangelservicedogs.org. Bit of a mouthful.
Easy enough. Thank you so much. Josh Drew, Little Angels Service Dogs. I always want to get those words mixed up. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
And best of luck. And we'll be back with more on White Mountains Today.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy to follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just one day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, fresh catch, juicy steaks, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Enjoy sparkling clean, spacious suites with kitchens at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Perfect for families and couples, the resort features on-site amenities like a private beach on the river, clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, hot tubs, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, walking trails, and horse and wagon rides. Book your getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
This is White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. Chris Prue with Matt Bradley. Wrapping up the show, we have one more full segment. We're going to qualify one more person for the Mount Washington Auto Road before we draw the winner. How about that interview, Matt, with Little Angels Service Dogs?
How about it?
More importantly, how about that interview with Nellie?
It's really, for me, it's like I just get to play with the dog in the morning, which is great. I love my dog, but he sleeps in with my mom. So this was beautiful. He's gonna think that I betrayed him, my dog that is. But Nellie was just the sweetest creature. Just the sweetest dog. She just put your head right in your lap. She loved it.
She knew what to do, and I think that's. He mentioned how he brings Nellie to everywhere. He brought him across the country to interact with Olympic athletes, to bringing them locally to the Merriman House and different facilities to interact with people who just need a warm muzzle in their lap.
Just need someone to look up at them with that little face and just say hello, and you're like, hi, right back to it. It's so sweet.
Quick shout out to, Jennifer, Colleen, Jerry, all watching us on Facebook. Thank you so much. If you want to stream us live, you can go to our Facebook page or go to YouTube and search White Mountains Today live stream. It's that simple. And what's nice about those on Facebook and YouTube is now if you have a modern TV, you can cast it straight to your TV. So you don't even need cable to watch us now, anywhere you go. And actually, here's a little secret. There's a give and take. The give is that it's an HD if you watch it from Facebook or YouTube, whereas through cable, it's not an HD. The take is that there is a 30-second lag when you're watching via streaming, so it makes it a little bit harder to win prizes, to get through and watch, but you can still do it.
Some people don't have a chance, or an opportunity, or what's a choice. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I like the HD aspect. I think
it is the future. We get to see every pore.
Actually, maybe we should just go to radio.
We can do that. The White Mountains TV podcast, everybody.
Yeah. Hey. It's got a ring to it.
Just gave Chris an idea.
Hey, we're going to tell you about a couple of things going on in the White Mountains before we take our next Watch and Win qualifier. If you're looking for a unique way to take in the foliage, here is a fantastic idea. Alpine Adventures in Lincoln is offering foliage tours through the fall. Tour the stunning fall foliage of the White Mountains with their zip line tours, side-by-side Barren Mountain tours, which is like these unique, they're called side-by-sides, these ATVs for two people, or on their six-wheel off-road vehicles, the Pingausers. Book online at alpinezipline.com. Availability is going fast, but this is a fantastic time of year to take to the forests with Alpine Adventures. And okay. Okay, let's do it right now. We are running out of time. We have to get at least one more person in the drawing. You're going to join Steve, Lisa, Mike, and another Steve, who are all in the drawing. And one of you is going to take home a free Drive Yourself pass to the Mount Washington Auto Road. This will get you and a carload of people up the Auto Road to enjoy splendid fall foliage and all the other adventure that lies around each turn at the Mount Washington Auto Road. There is snow on top of the mountain right now, so as of yesterday, the Auto Road was only open halfway. They will, I'm sure, check that day by day to see what they can do. But even a trip to halfway up the Auto Road is a spectacular adventure. If you want to get in the drawing, call now and answer this question. And also, you'll qualify for a $100 gift card to Boggs Boots. If you want to enter that drawing, we're going to draw a winner on next weekend. Go to whitemountains.tv and click on Win Prizes. But only one way to get the Auto Road ticket, and that's to answer this question. Of the New England musical acts below, which one is real? Matt is obsessed with real versus fake in life. Are you real? Is this real? What is real?
You a real one.
The Dropkick Ladies, Bare Naked Murphys. Kind of see what you're doing here, I think. JoJo Bovine, Esoteric. Dropkick Ladies, Bare Naked Murphys. JoJo Bovine, Esoteric.
I love JoJo Bovine.
JoJo Bovine, Esoteric. One of those is a real New England musical act. The others are made up by Matt, I presume.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the phone. 603-356-6619. Last chance to get into the drawing for the Mount Washington Auto Road ticket. Good morning. You're playing Watch and Win. What is your answer?
I think my answer is going to be D, Esoteric.
You think Esoteric is real. Matt, is Esoteric real? We have a winner. Who is this?
I have a winner. My name's Kathy.
Kathy, you've won. By winning, we mean that you've gone into the qualification round. So,
the qualification round.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you are with Mike, Lisa, and Steve, and another Steve, and we're going to draw one winner right after this commercial break. So don't go anywhere, Kathy. You have to get your information. The rest of you, stay tuned. The winner is coming up after this.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Welcome back. It's White Mountains Today. We are wrapping up live from North Conway. Current temperature outside is started off at 47 this morning, and we have warmed up to, looks like 50 degrees in North Conway. Temps topping out in the mid to upper 50s later on in the afternoon with the threat of showers. Let's go to our 5-day forecast for the White Mountains today. About a 60% chance of showers off and on. The greatest chance of showers is after 2 p.m., but we could see some showers anytime as they are rolling into the White Mountains. And that frontal system is going to stall. It's going to keep weather pattern consistent for the next 4 days. Cloudy, chance of showers pretty much each of the next 4 with temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. By Wednesday, it starts to clear out, and Wednesday through Friday look pretty nice with sunshine and temperatures warming near 70 degrees. So looks like shaping up for a nice Columbus weekend. We qualified 5 people this morning for our Watch and Win prize, which was a free pass up the Mount Washington Auto Road in a drive-yourself vehicle. So let's see. We had Steve called from Intervale, but he was from Gloucester. Lisa calling from Bartlett from Newbury, Mass. Mike calling from Meredith from Linfield, Mass. Steve was calling from Jackson. I believe Steve might be from the Philadelphia area. And Kathy calling from Jackson from the Pembroke, Mass area. So here's what we're going to do. I have randomly assigned them numbers 1 through 5, and I am going to ask Matt, the director, to pick. Matt has no idea which number I've assigned to which person.
You give me the tough ones. So 1 through 5?
Yes, but hold on. I gave the same person, I gave 2 people the number 2, so that's not good. Okay, now they are numbered 1 through 5.
All right, I picked the number 2.
Oh, and number 2 is, drum roll please, it's Steve, called from Intervale from Gloucester. So the first person to qualify this morning is this morning's winner. But don't fret, if you didn't win, we have more prizes to give away tomorrow, including this is a women's extra small Squamish hoodie from Arc'teryx. This is like I think $130 retail value. A fantastic piece of outerwear that we're going to give away tomorrow morning on the show. And make sure you tune in next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, where we have a ton of prizes to give away. Just hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of prizes. So that's all Columbus weekend right here on White Mountains TV, channel 16 on Spectrum Cable in the Valley, and streaming on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else throughout the world. So thank you to Director Matt this morning. And we're going to be back here tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 9:30. Host Rob Clark. We're going to revisit that interview with Little Angels Service Dogs. We'll also learn about the mountain biking scene here with Ride NOCO, and again, that watch and win for the Arc'teryx Squamish hoodie. All right here tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 9:30. Have a great day out there. We'll see you out and about.